Hey guys, Jared Chunks 21 here, recording video number 3 back to back. And this is going to be the longer one. So, Monday we discussed anime shit show news, which is important to discuss. Tuesday we discussed the Ash Blossom reprint, and I mentioned the ban list. And Wednesday we discussed the confirmed world premiere card for Savage Strike. So now what we're going to discuss is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Ban list, which should have already come out by the time this goes up, so be advised about that. I am bulk recording, and I needed a slot to be filled. So the ban list. A lot of people are calling for stuff like Sky Strikers to get hit, Gumblar, Summon Source, all of that. Summon Sorceress. Let's jump into what I think needs to be hit. So first and foremost, I definitely agree that some of the Link monsters need to be hit. Do I think they deserve to be banned? No. I think Summon Sorceress and Gumblar need to be hit at least to 1. This is so... Now that they're more readily available to players, people that want to get into the game, that actually play friendly with their friends casually. Sometimes when you play casually with your friends, you can't say, oh, I'm not going to listen to the ban list. Everyone I play with casually, we follow the ban list. So if something's banned, it's out of the deck. So what I'm saying is, I don't think we need to ban them. They're good for newer people to get into the links because they're easy to make. But I do believe they need to be hit. Next, I think we can get maxi back to 1. Maybe 2. It's probably going to go to 1 if it comes off the ban list, because that's usually how it works. Something that's banned comes back to 1. If it shows that it's not super broken and abused, it goes to 2 or 3 if it's easily proven, like a bottomless trap hole. So, I think maxi should come back for a lot of reasons. One, it's our biggest key weapon to say, hey, you're going to keep special summon, I'm going to keep drawing. And it can be a major deterrent. And that's something Yu-Gi-Oh's lacking right now, is deterrence. Deterring your opponent from attacking, or deterring your opponent from special summoning. So I think maxi should come back. With Ash Blossom getting reprinted, I don't think right away it's going to get banned, because the Soulburner Fusion deck, the Soulburner Structure deck doesn't come out right away, but I do believe at some point it's going to be banned. So, I don't think it's going to be on this ban list. For this ban list, I think we're going to get Sky Striker a bunch of hits. We're going to probably hit Gumblar or Summon Sorceress. I'd probably guess maxi is going to come back to 1. They might hit some of the Goki stuff, or the Dark Warrior stuff. Rongo Midiat is probably going to get hit. A lot of the broken stuff you see. And I think Konami's probably going to hit some form of the Gem Knight FTK. It's prevalent. It's not super out there like some of the other decks, but it's an FTK deck that has been relatively untouched. And I'm willing to bet Konami is not willing to let that slide. They're the kind of company that have a lot of pride in themselves. And, you know, it kind of hurts your pride when you let an FTK deck go running around in the market. So, I think I think it's going to get hit. I think the Gem Knight FTK deck is going to get hit. A lot of stuff's probably going to get hit. Sky Striker, Engage, Hornet Drones. I don't think Kagari's going to get hit. With the extra deck, with Lynx especially, you kind of have to ban them to get rid of them, because just one copy is still abusable. I mean, look at Pendulums and Heavy Metal Foes Electromite. So I do believe they're going to get hit. Now, depending on if Needle Fiber's in Savage Strike, like some people think, that also might tell you what's going to happen, because they're going to ban a lot of the stuff that the OCG has issues with working with Needle Fiber. So I'd say that's probably going to be a thing that we won't know about, but you might have a couple of shocking things on the ban list just because it's there. I don't think they're going to hit Soul Charge only because it stayed at 1, and at 1 it's in every deck, but it's not. It's like Monster Reborn and Upstart. It's played, but it's not. It's not something that is super high on priority comparatively to stuff like that. Now, for my wild card pick of something coming off the ban list, because let's face it, none of us could have predicted that we were getting Monster Reborn back, or some of the other stuff we got. So, for what I think is coming off the ban list, as a wild guess, I'm going to say it's probably... You know what? I'm going to go really wild and say they're going to bring Pot of Greed back to 1. Or, actually, since we're getting Ultimate Offerings, alternate artwork, and that's probably why we got Monster Reborn, I think we're going to get Ultimate Offering back to 1. Probably it's going to come back to 1 with its alternate artwork having like a very steep clause in there, and an added errata to it that says like, oh, you can't normal summon X a certain amount of times. But that's my ban list predictions. I'm not at all a competitive player, and while I've played for 20 years, while I've played since the game came out in North America, I am moderately more casual. So a lot of stuff I think is fine that competitive players have very vocally said they don't like. So that is my ban list predictions. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Like, subscribe, share the video, etc. And I'll see you guys next time.